Our old friend Skooky Sprite from Best Linux Games Podcast, www.bestlinuxgames.com, home of the audio-only podcast where every weekend, for over 3.5 years, we brought you only the best games available for the GNU/Linux operating system, which you and me and we and all of us know and love. All of us, everyone. I only have a couple of minutes here. We're going to do a little Dying Light, but if you've been playing the home game of this stream for the last 3 or 4 days, maybe, I have been trying to remember the name of the pilot and navigator from Galaxy Quest. And I don't cheat. Like, I don't fucking Google stuff if I know that I know something. And unless, I'm like in a business situation, I'll Google it. Like if we're having a meeting and, we don't have the luxury of, waiting or whatever, I'll Google it. Otherwise, if I know something, I refuse to Google it. And I cannot, I can't stand when someone tells me the thing that I'm trying to remember because I know it and I need to pull it back myself. This is not a pride thing. This is like just how I believe that you must use your mind unless you should lose your mind while you're able. So this one only took 4 or 5 days. Laredo! It hit me 2 minutes ago. Well, a little over 2 minutes ago. 3 minutes ago. Laredo! And if Joe Jokimon Kendall should see this, Lazaro! The bookie's name from Miller's Crossing. We were at Blueberry Hill. We were kids. This is forever ago. Back when electricity was something you had to pedal. We were at Blueberry Hill, as we so often were. It's just a chain diner town here in Vegas, my hometown. We were, 16, 17 or whatever, and we spent all of our time at Blueberry Hill, and it's cool. And life revolved around coffee and eventually pancakes or waffles or cheeseburgers. And we sat and studied and talked, and I worked in my notebooks, and Joe told me all about what was going on with the latest theater. Anyway. And Jake was there. My oldest childhood friend. And we're making jokes and blah, blah, blah. And it's like 9 o'clock on a Saturday night or whatever. And somehow it came up that, because all of us had just seen Miller's Crossing, because that's what you did back then, was you went to Blockbuster Video or Major Video or Movie Time, and they had these things called VHS cassettes, and they had movies on them. Big things. I still have a lot of them. I still have a VCR. And you would find the new stuff. It took only a year. It took only 9 months, a year-ish after a movie came out in the theaters before it was released on VHS. And you would find, here's the new movies. Here's the movies that I missed in the theater because that was the only other way to see them. And you would actually take the physical thing to the desk like a library, and you would pay them to rent it so you could watch it on your home VCR. And so every movie that you saw with all your friends. Especially by 97. So if you rented a movie, you held on to it until it was due back, by the way. This is how the whole fucking process worked, which meant having to physically get in a car and physically return the video. Otherwise, you would get late charges, and that was the entire business model with the late charges. And so we had seen, and then re-seen, and then re-seen, and then re-seen, and then re-seen, and then rewatched, and then rewatched Miller's Crossing, which we loved. We all wore hats back then. I wore three-piece suits for 15 years. And that was all through high school, too. I was a weird kid. But we were a good-looking bunch. Zooters. And so one night, during the course of a conversation, we made constant references to Miller's Crossing and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. All the movies that we had seen, and stuff. And suddenly, I can't remember the name of the bookie from Miller's Crossing. This is the most nebulous, forgettable character. He's a character in name only. But he does have thugs who constantly beat up, who's like, it's 3 occasions, beat up really badly and ever worse, and threaten the film's protagonist. Hero's not a good word for him. And they mention his name like maybe 10, 15 times in the movie. So anyway, so we're sitting there at Blueberry Hill, and this is long before we had the internet on our phones. I had the internet at home. And so I was going to make a joke about Lazaro, but I couldn't remember his name. And I expressed this frustration to my friends. I told them, don't say it. I have a suspicion that over the intervening 3 hours, and so I'm like, it'll come to me. It'll come to me. I didn't take a poll as to whether or not either of them knew. And I suspect that long before I finally recalled it, they had just the forbearance to know not to say it. So anyway, the whole night goes on. We're there for, fucking 6 hours. We're there till 3 a.m, just like always. And it's like, maybe a nickel after 12, maybe a nickel after 1. So like 4 hours. We've been talking about all this other shit. And Jake is in the middle of telling a story or something. Someone else had the floor for the moment. And it was really, I remember being really interested in whatever it was being said. I can't remember now because it's just 1,000 years ago. I mean, we've moved on topically over the intervening 4.5 hours or whatever through, maybe 100 different topics. I'm totally listening to whatever Jake or Joe was saying, and bam, my fist comes down on the on the diner table, rattling their coffee cups, and I shout at fucking full volume, Lazaro! Lazaro! Scared the fuck out of everyone. And it's been that way ever since. Laredo. Let me check it. Let me make sure that that's right, because I'm pretty sure. Laredo, the SS Minnow. The SS Minnow. Pick up that reference. VCR, towel. Grace, most of these are towels. The SS Minnow. Galaxy Quest was such a good movie. It really was. I mean, it was so good. Whoa, dude. Looks like I'm wrong. No, I'm right. I'm right. And Tommy Weber as child pilot Laredo, played by Daryl Mitchell, who is fantastic in that movie. Oh, man, such a... See, this is... You may think I'm insane, and you're fucking right, but this is exactly how it feels when I'm coding. It's so funny. I need the answer. I need the answer. I need the answer. Why can't I know how to do it. And then after, Laredo. So this was a moment worth commemorating, especially considering that these problems were birthed on this stream. Whoa. Man, I need new glass. I have to fucking see an optometrist. Everything is falling apart for me. It's situation normal, all fucked up. Laredo! Lazaro! If you haven't seen Galaxy Quest, and if you haven't seen Miller's Crossing, you need to see those movies. Look in your heart, Tommy. Look in your heart. I'm praying to you, Tommy. I'm praying to you. In a dream, I pray. My John Turturro. There you go. That was pretty good, John Turturro. From Miller's Crossing. Alright.
Hey, what's up, Spike?
Now we're playing some Dying Light. I only have like 10 more minutes. I've never done one of these. This is a bounty mission. Oh, God. How do... So go to the entrance of the underground parking in the slums. Stealthily complete the... Oh, Jesus. Really? Stealth? I don't even know how to use stealth in this game. Do not alert the patrolling... Ah. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Oh, so we did take a bounty way earlier. I thought these were time sensitive. Oh, let's see what it's like. This will be a good... I do have to go. So hopefully this will be a good bite-sized little nugget. And yes, we are... It seems like... I hope any major performance issues... this should look better than recent streams of mine from the previous weeks, because we got NVENC running for our NVIDIA 1080 Ti card here in Mint 18 by I want to see my skills. My V skills. Alright, so we don't need to fight these guys. I mean, they will kill us, but I just want the weed. Give me that paper. Yeah. In OBS on Mint 18.3. For my 1080 Ti card. The 38 series of drivers, they're pretty solid in general. 38.4, 38.7, depending on what you need. But they're pretty old. And I do have a VR headset, and I got freaking 4 monitors here. So And then, you know, we're playing this fucking gorgeous game, even though it is an older game, while we're live streaming and recording. So our needs are fairly significant in terms of, you get off him, unhand him, you maniac. Like he was my child. Give me that paper. Anyway, recently, for those of you who have not been following the ongoing, perpetual, endless adventure that is been the 20 years of my life in Linux, as documented on this live stream. Oh God. Recently, we tried to go to the 390 series of NVIDIA drivers, and that started with 390.2, I want to say, and that fucking was disastrous. So then it was a big process to fucking roll those back. Oh, neato, new quarantine zone. All right, so this is where... Anyway, the bottom line is, if you have especially if you have a 1080 Ti and you're running Mint 18 and you want NVENC encoding capabilities on your OBS, and you need initializations and acronyms, but those are initializations, I think. Well, NVENC is just anyway, it doesn't matter. It's just a name, actually. Do not use 390.2. I can't remember what the exact number was. Do not use 396 dot anything yet. This is February. This is 28. This is being recorded on 2018 04/17. You gotta use. Whoa. .48. That's the best that I found. I haven't had the time to fuck with to see how well it plays with my Vive, but oh shit. Dude, oh no, I don't want to do this. It's gonna be hard. Then fuck me. I already did these. Oh, this quest got borked for me last time. I did it, but then it just everything stopped, and there were no more objectives, and it wouldn't tell me where to go or what to do, or give me instructions or anything, and there were no notes in the quest log. But anyway, so hopefully, as a public service, hopefully that might help you. I mean, it was a huge pain in the ass too. You know. Not my first time at that particular flavor of pain in the ass rodeo theater, but when it breaks, it's always something new. When it breaks, it's like a new little adventure brought to you by NVIDIA, or depending on what software you're trying to what your particular use case scenario is, what you need the card to do. I mean, like right now, this is like a pretty extreme, I would say, technical requirement level in terms of like, oh yeah, I got 4 monitors, I got VR, and we're running on Linux. Okay, well we can make this happen, but it's gonna probably be difficult. Hey buddy, let me ask you a question. How does it feel to die, come back to life, only to be curb stomped by somebody? It's gotta be like the worst feeling on earth. Jesus, get the fuck off me, we're gonna die. We might know this feeling ourselves. Soon, momentarily, in fact. Where the fuck are you? Oh, you gotta get the fuck out of here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey, Bob, Fred, how you doing? We're luring them away, because I think I know what I did wrong. think I forgot to scan the area. Fuck you. Privacy. Nope, we've done it. We've done it. This is okay. I don't know how often the loot containers are restocked. What the fuck? Oh, shit, let's go. Don't mind me, I'm a sneaky super parkour secret agent man. This here's zombie apocalypse. Watch me. Oh my god!
Looks like he took a fall, and then the biters finished him off. He's been dead for a while.
Well, not for long.
I'll let you know when I find something.
I gotta go, guys. Well, I'm a busy man, Greg. Got meetings. Right. Visit sunny Mediterranean Haran, a cosmopolitan city. Perfect for business, tourism, or just simple luxurious living. Come visit Haran in the quarantine zone. Okay, so wait, hang on. Let's find out what we're trying to do here. My allergies are fucking crazy. It's been like a week of this shit. Normally they don't last that long. See, we won't last that long either. I don't like you either. We're wanted men. I have detected it in 12 systems. Cool story, bro. Oh, Jesus. This fucking game is so good. It really is. I mean, it's just, like, really so good. Gotta go. Come up here, buddy. Yeah, right up here. Now look at the little birdie. Okay, cool. So we want to go up. Night's coming. It's late. It'll be dark soon. Oh, Christ. Do we have to Prince of Persia these? No, I'm just overreacting. Nope. Oh my god! Time to overreact! Whatever you're doing, do more of it and get the fuck out of here! We have to Prince of Persia this, aren't we? Oh god, this is gonna be horrifying. This might not be the right way or thing to do, but... Oh, Jesus, we're gonna die. Huh. Neato. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, do the thing that a spider can. One of the worst theme songs ever for a superhero. Now, the Batman theme song. Na 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 na. That was brilliant. Actually, in a weird way, it is a brilliant theme song because it's just like a very memorable, very for, you know, that era, modern. It's like the James Bond theme song. It's based off like a fucking Arabic street tune. Dum 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 dum. You just sped it up. But na 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 Batman. It's very 20th century. Okay. So I got 3 minutes. Please tell me you guys are breathing. Does not look like it. Yeah. I don't want to wait till see them wake up, which is gonna happen as soon as we pick this up, I bet you. Oh, awesome.
It seems we've run out of options. 2 weeks ago, Hansen fell off the scaffold right after switching on the security system. But now the entire building is electrified.
Oh, and they were trapped at the top and they starved to death?
Responded to our distress calls, and we've run out of supplies.
Oh, no!
Left is some cyanide that Hansen thoughtfully.
Oh, okay, well, that's all right.
Anyway, given the choices,
Bye.
we all decided to go this way.
Oh, Jesus.
Trying to go cannibal, but then we'd just be smarter versions of biters. Better this way.
Eh.
Besides, how smart are we for allowing Hansen to leave us stranded up here in the first place?
Oh, we're gonna kill this guy.
Thanks for finding us, whoever you are.
Sorry I didn't get here sooner.
Sheriff Hassan.
Oh, man.
Jafar, I found the rest of his group. They're all dead. They killed themselves.
Why? What the hell happened?
Looks like Hansen switched on the security grid and then fell.
Jesus.
The rest of his people got stranded on the roof with no way down. Looks like they eventually ran out of supplies and decided to cash out.
They couldn't get into the building?
Well, it seems Hansen had the only key. Guess he didn't trust anyone else.
No, Hansen never trusted other people.
Oh.
Yeah, it's too bad they trusted him.
Thanks for going out there, Crane. Jafar out.
That's great storytelling. That's just awesome. That's world-class storytelling. I don't care the medium. But in a video game, that was very effective. That was horrifying. See, it doesn't all have to be. But you get all of that together. But it's called a video game. It's pretty awesome. Anyway, I gotta go. This is your old friend Skooky Sprite, SKOOKIESPRITE, from Best Links Games Podcast, www.bestlinksgames.com, home of the audio only podcast wherever every weekend for over 3.5 years. We brought you only the best games available for the new /Linux operating system, which you and me and find me on Steam, friend me on Steam. If you need to get in touch with me for any reason or whatever, and want to do it in a more consistent manner, hit me up on my Twitter. Just DM me on Twitter, at VegasWriter, VegasWriter. Thank you for watching. We've been playing Dying Light. Laredo. Cheers.